Hi. Um, yes. Yeah, I can see someone's question there on chat. And the question is, um, how do we deal with safety issues in our area? That's a good question. I mean, really, what do we call safety issues? Um, if you look at it from this viewpoint, so safety could be our own safety, personal safety, or safety of our environment, or safety of people around us. Our own personal safety could be safety of the person itself, or their property. And so, some people are concerned with burglaries, they're concerned with physical attacks, either in the home or outside. And you could also say that hate crime is a form of personal safety, because it attacks the person and what they stand for, and that can happen face to face or online. Safety in the environment is simply not being able to walk through near a metro station, or to venture out at night, or people avoiding certain places and areas, and in the neighborhood. And talking of neighborhood, I know that there's a lot of time and effort being put into um, beginning to tackle safety from a viewpoint of a neighborhood. Because if we just look at the raw data and the statistics, that doesn't tell us much as to why, for instance, knife crime is increasing, but and how to begin to tackle it. Knife crime is increasing because young people are getting involved in it, and so on and so forth. So, the prevailing wisdom is to go to schools and pursue parents, and so on and so forth. That is great, but at the same time, if we change the paradigm and start to look at these issues as neighborhood issues and locality issues, the people know each other in those localities. They know who's who, they know who's involved in dubious activities and who's not. And then we begin to get a picture of how we can tackle that, whether through people in the neighborhood talking to one another, or if it's hate crime, simply putting people in the same room, in the same environment, in the same space. If they are in the same space, they're not fist fighting, they are not insulting one another, because there is something about talking to someone online or sitting with them and looking them in the eye that says, okay, at this moment, we're not going to fight. And if you prolong that and make it a routine, then the chances are you're creating something wonderful, which is that you're lessening hatred, lessening discrimination based on ignorance, and you're increasing community cohesion. I hope that answered your question. Let's have a look what else we've got there in chat.